Ah, pero va a llegar mañana, eh.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the Chicago Cubs and the Minnesota Twins. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Center fielder, number 8, Ian.
First pitch on its way. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. Weather not much of an issue tonight. A mild 65 degrees here at game time. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Well, he just threw that fastball by him.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1.
First baseman, number 44.
So digging in now, Anthony Rizzo, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. A ball and no strikes. And he fouls this one off.
Oh my God.
Rizzo swings the bat and throws from the left side and stands in at 6'3". He was taken in the 6th round back in the draft of 2007.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
The shortstop.
First pitch of the at-bat. 2 out, nobody on. Hit the other way out toward right field. Kepler is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side.
Vamos allá. Kepler de primer bate.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here's the pitch.
Kepler.
Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. And another foul ball. Here's another 0-2. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he would swing way outside the zone.
And there's 1 down now. So coming to the plate, Jorge Polanco. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
It's very difficult being a switch hitter, and very rarely do you see the same hitter from both sides of the plate. He's a far superior hitter from the left side as opposed to the right side.
Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. Lifted the other way out to left center. Center fielder on the run. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. So striding forward now, Nelson Cruz. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. A bouncer to the left side. Throw in time, and the side is retired.
Soy hamburger.
Kyle Schwarber. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
The left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Right side and right into the shift. And a base hit, the first of the game for the Cubs. Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Ball. We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
And this one's in the dirt. The 3-2 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. High and deep to right center. Buxton is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out. Now at the plate, Chris Bryant. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Long run for the center fielder. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. So that'll bring up Jason Hayward. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Hayward.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0 is taken, strike 1. Schwarber, the runner at first with 2 gone. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off.
I know he fouled that pitch off right there, but he was definitely out.
He hits it high. He hits it deep.
It's out of here.
Next to bat will be Victor Caratini.
The designated hitter.
As he rips it on the ground to second. Reined in. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. Line drive, base hit to right. And this will get all the way to the wall now. And he's safe. So it's second and third following the error. And coming forward is the switch hitting outfielder, Ian Happ. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strike.
Oh, my Dios.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. He's right there. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. Leading off the inning, Miguel Sano. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Heading out towards shallow right. Hayward on the run, but he won't get there. It falls in. To the plate now, Eddie Rosario. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Swing and a miss on the sinker, a ball and a strike. Nobody out, runner on first. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it.
Yeah, get out.
And that's a home run into the top tank.
Oh, man, that swing right there, Dan, that had to feel good. You're facing an elite starter. You don't know if you're even going to get wood on the baseball today.
You know, and that'll rattle you a little bit. This guy's been throwing the ball great when there are 3 pitchers in the game. He's not used to guys barreling him up and hitting him in the seats.
Donaldson, commonly known as the bringer of rain around the game. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Into the box now, Mitch Garver, the American League's Silver Slugger behind the plate a year ago. And this is taken outside for ball one. Still only one out in the inning. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Garver, originally from the state of New Mexico, he was a 9th round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball one. Left it up in the zone, but it's a strike. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Hit softly down the line at first. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Fly ball out to straightaway left. Schwarber will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Now at the plate, Anthony Rizzo, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. Barrios will do this himself, and that's the first out. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And into bat next, the versatile weapon Javier Baez. Tapped up the first baseline. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Ooh, that was ugly. Howdy, if you're waving at me.
1 ball,
that misses. 1-2.
Well, this team, they're swinging at everything, but that pitch was just a little too far out of the strike zone.
Down the third baseline. Fouled off. The next 1-2 pitch. A bouncer to the left side.
Yeah, ves el mismo
Throw on to first, 2 gone. Standing in, Kyle Schwarber. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
1-1 to Schwarber. A swing and a shot hit down the corner.
But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. So that'll bring in Byron Buxton as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. First pitch on its way. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. And he falls behind. 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Popped up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. The next 0-2. Popped up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Weak grounder back to the mound. And there's 1 away. Digging in now, Max Kepler. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And now Kepler belts one, carrying well out to right field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. Into the box now, Jorge Polanco. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Schwarber is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. Striding forward now is the DH, Nelson Cruz, runner in scoring position with Sugan. And the first pitch here is below the knees, but he gets him to chase it, and it's 0-1.
Woo, that was an ugly swing. If I'm pitching right now, I'm throwing that same pitch again. That was ugly.
The throw will go to third, and he'll hurry back to second here as he was wise to not push it that time. 2 out here and a runner at second. Out in front as he grounds this one to short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Digging in, Wilson Contreras. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Contreras in front, 2 balls and no strikes. 2 balls and a strike.
I love that pitch right there. An aggressive fastball that catches the corner. The hitter knew it was coming and still couldn't do anything with it.
3-1 to him now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. 3-2 now.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
Hit high and deep to right center. Buxton is there, and he has it for the first out. Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now that's popped up. And no one will get this one. The 0-1 pitch. Popped him up. And there's out number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward. And it's fouled away. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Counts even to Hayward. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't.
And the third baseman is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. Bottom of the inning now, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Miguel Sano.
The first baseman, Miguel.
Pitch on the way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Slow curveball like a balloon, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
He's been pounding the zone with nothing but strikes, but that's an amazing take right there. You start getting into that auto swing mode when you think that guy's going to be around the zone.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So the Twins put their leadoff hitter on to get the inning started.
Now batting, the left fielder, Eddie Rosario.
At the plate now, Eddie Rosario. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. 2-0 to the Twins left fielder. Sharp ground ball to third. Kipnis on to Rizzo at first, and they get them both. So base is empty now after the double play, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. Sends that one out of play for strike one. The 0-1 on its way. Swing and a line drive. That gets down, and the inning will continue. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. He'll get it into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
The catcher, number 8.
Into the box, Mitch Garver. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Left fielder looking up. Gone all the way into the upper deck.
Triángulo, la red.
Stepping in now, Luis Arias. As he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. This will kick up against the wall now, and he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Vamos allá, vamos allá.
Here's Byron Buxton now. He swings and grounds it to short. Baez ranging to his right. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Victor Caratini. He'll start off the fifth in this one.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Lined but speared on a hop.
And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, one away. Ready for another chance? Jason Kipnis. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. Swung on but fouled off to the left. Kipnis, or Kip for short. He was taken in the 2nd round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has. Nice pick.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. He looked like a caveman swinging the club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll bring up the outfielder Max Kepler.
The right fielder, Max Kepler.
First delivery to him on the way. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now the pitch.
Álvaro.
This is on the ground over to first. And that is through into right field for a single.
Tipo no tiene nada en la bola ya. Nada en la bola.
The batter, number 11.
Rowan Wick takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Cubs, number 50.
Tres y sit.
Standing in now, Jorge Polanco, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
2 balls, no strikes.
From the belt, the pitch. On the ground for Kipnis. This could be 2. There's 1. On to first, so he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play.
Now batting.
Up next for Minnesota, Nelson Cruz. He was a ground out victim last time up. Strike taken up in the zone. Counts even at 1-1 to Nelson Cruz. Pitch is popped up. Rizzo has a play. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. 0 for 2 for him so far. He's flied out and popped out.
Anthony
Rizzo. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. And that brings up Javi Baez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Hit the other way out toward right field. Kepler is there, 2 down. He'll get to this one deep in the hole.
Now
ready for another shot now. Kyle Schwarber. He was sat down on strikes in his last at bat. Just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left.
Go crazy, folks. Go crazy. It's a home run.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Wilson Contreras is in for a 3rd plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0.
No.
2-0 now.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive, not being very aggressive right now.
Much too quick on the trigger there. It's 2-1. Now here it comes. This one also hit deep to left field. Looking up is Rosario.
Go crazy, folks. Go crazy. It's a home run.
Here's Chris Bryant now.
Now batting.
He hits it high. He hits it deep.
Bryant.
It is out of here.
This pitcher must think he's cursed or something. He gives up back-to-back homers, is obviously rattled a little bit, and the next batter barely even waits for the first pitch to cross the plate before he crushes it out too. This is incredible.
But this will find the shortstop's glove for the 3rd out of the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Miguel Sano. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
Big fastball is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
Kipnis has it. And that's the 1st out. The next twin up, Eddie Rosario. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First offering on its way. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. 4 runs, 8 hits, and 1 error make up the totals for the Twins to this point. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Josh Donaldson digging in now. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. And this will get all the way to the wall now. Rosario rounds 3rd and is digging for the plate. He comes across to score, and the Twins have tied it. It's now 5-5. In now, Mitch Garver. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. Rizzo will get there as he's able to tuck this one away just past the first base dugout for out number 2. Ready once again, Luis Arias. He doubled his last time through. He's set, and the pitch.
That's outside.
Runner in scoring position at 2nd with 2 down. 2 balls and 1 strike.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Lifted in the air to center. Happ is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Digging in once again, Victor Caratini, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Tyler Clippard is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. First delivery to him on the way. And that's dead center for strike 1. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Pitch on the way.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Buxton has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. Into the box, Jason Kipnis. In past history against Tyler Clippard, he's batting at a .385 clip. He's taken him deep once. This pitch is popped up. Therefore, it is Donaldson, and there are 2 away now. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Ian Happ. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find a way to zone up a little bit more. You cannot expect to make solid contact chasing stuff outside the zone.
Happ with a 2-1 count now. 5 runs, 6 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Byron Buxton.
The center fielder, Byron Buxton.
Well, now the skipper decides to bring the corners in here. Let's see if it pays off. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Therefore, it is Hayward now, 1 away. 1 gone now in the Minnesota 7th, and that'll bring up the outfielder Max Kepler. Breaking ball for a strike, 0-1. Chop foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
I got the count.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
Here's another 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring in Jorge Polanco to hit next. Alec Mills takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame.
Alec Mills.
Cementerio, cementerio. Team Cementerio se llama para lo que
First offering on its way. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. At the plate, Nelson Cruz. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Hit down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
The 1-2. Locks him up for strike 3. New inning set to get underway, and here comes the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. Taylor Rogers comes on now, and he's just hoping to keep this thing tied. No save opportunity here. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
Hey, this one's tied late in the game. As a pitcher right now, you just can't lay a cookie in there. 1-0.
The 1-1 pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Number 9.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss on a ball inside, 0-1.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy under wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him.
Swing and a drive, and gone. To the plate now, Kyle Schwarber.
Now batting.
Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air.
Schwarber.
And there's out number 2. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. To the left side, but it's well foul. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Got him swinging in the dirt. Up with it, Garver. And the throw to first ends the inning. So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next. He was a ground out victim last time up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Here's the first pitch to him.
1-1.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out. Settling in now, Eddie Rosario. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this is foul tipped at the plate right off the arm of the catcher behind the plate. Ouch. And it's quickly 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. And there's your tying run at second base with a 1-out double.
The third baseman, number 24. Donaldson.
Craig Kimbrell enters a little earlier than usual as he'll be asked to get 5 outs to try to earn the save here.
Craig Kimbrell.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Kimbrell is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or one that he's created for himself, this guy makes good pitches when the game's on the line.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Josh Donaldson goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half. Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball 1. Now it's 2-0.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning, because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means damage done.
3-1. Luis Arias would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out. Now in the box, Luis Arias, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Happ has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. Coming to the plate now, Chris Bryant. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Trevor May enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. First pitch of the at-bat, and we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. May, 30 years of age. He was a 4th-round selection during the 2008 draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
Now batting.
At the plate, Jason Hayward. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 0-1 pitch.
1-1.
1-run game here in the top of the 9th. A ball and 2 strikes now.
2 strikes.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Designated hitter.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. Fastball well outside.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Kipnis. Un palo ahí, un palito, un palito.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Jason Kipnis. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Albert Almora will come on now and pinch run here.
First base. Number 5, Albert Almora.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fastball was too much for him there. Swung right through it.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Oh, and this is low, and it won't be dug out, so he picked the right pitch to run on there, and he's in at second base with a stolen bag. Fouled away. Here's the 2-2. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. There's a ball into right center field. That's going to be a base hit. Almora rounds the corner and is headed home. He comes across to score, and they take a 7-5 lead.
Now
into the box now, Ian Happ, as the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first 2.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. 2 out with the man at first. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there. And stepping into the box, Byron Buxton. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Well, now the skipper decides to bring the corners in here. Let's see if it pays off. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1. Late square, and this is popped up. Rizzo is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for. 1 away.
Now back.
At the plate, Max
The right
Kepler.
fielder.
It was a walk in his last trip.
Kepler.
Out in front of it, strike one. The 0-1 pitch. A bouncer up the middle. There's Baez. Throw on to first will get him, and the Twins are now down to their final out.
Headshot.
Stepping in, Jorge Polanco, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it.
Vamos allá.
He's there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
Hey, when this game started,
Cachorro.
there's no way they envisioned relying that much on the back end of that bullpen, but he gets the last 5 outs, sealing the win for the team. And
Hear that.